His diversification drive is for farmers who would like to move from traditional crops into vegetable farming and cocoa. His cliché-sounding campaign slogan, "From the people, for the people," seems no different to politicians of old. But is it?
The focus of my representation has been the areas of touching the lives of the very ordinary people of my constituency. The person who needed a little footbridge, who had to walk through the river, the areas where maybe people had neglected completely, had never visited.
Joseph laments that it has not all been a bed of roses. Considering the extensive damage to his constituency from Hurricane Thomas, several developmental projects have had to be shelved, projects that would have significantly reduced unemployment in his area. I pressed him to ascertain why the infrastructural and educational burdens plague him, given the fact that his constituency had been represented by the ruling party since 1974. His answer was remarkably simple.
I wish more could have been done, but I understand the financial constraints, and I know usually the Prime Minister scratches his head, but he gives the assistance.
There are 48 settlements making up Castries Southeast, with the majority being at least 10 miles away from the Castries Fire Service and Central Police Station. In the past, lives and entire properties have been lost because of the time it takes emergency personnel to arrive on the scene. This has been a serious source of concern for the representative.
I see Bexon as the central point of Castries Southeast. And so I believe it is well populated enough to necessitate an outpost of at least a fire engine and a sub-police station in this area to deal with the plans for that area. And yes, there have been plans, and as I indicated, there were discussions with the NIC on the establishment of these facilities down there, but Hurricane Thomas really slowed down a lot of the activities that we had planned.
During the campaign process, many candidates make promises to the electorate, assuring them everything from roads to responsible governance, accountability, youth development, transparency, beautification projects, and job stimulus packages. During the 2006 electioneering process, Guy Joseph was no different. But after he took the oath of office, how many of these promises have actually been kept? Well, for starters, the Forrester Computer Lab was established, providing computers to students, and the same facilities are also available for use by the residents of the area for evening computer classes. The Tiroche General Daycare Center, which is presently under construction, will serve the residents of Trois-Pitons, Forester, Tiroche, and environs. Construction has commenced on the Tiroche Community Center, which is being built on the top floor. The Mont Fortune Park, the extension of the Podsa Primary School, extensive footpath construction in the Lacroix area, the upgrade of the Coolitown Daycare Center, major road construction in Sarat, construction of an entirely new road in the cul-de-sac area, the therefore footpath construction. The Bel-Air Bridge was also completed with significant road rehabilitation in that area. Also under construction is a Coolitown Computer Lab. The Mark Park is under construction and will be equipped with free Wi-Fi internet access and also provide the main stage to showcase musical and artistic talent of the youth of Castries Southeast. The Ravin-Poisson Water Project and the Cul-de-sac Water Project was also a long overdue campaign promise which was delivered during Guy's term in office. There was also the completion of the Forester Water Project, which was started under the previous representative. The re-establishment of the public facilities in L'Abbaye. The Country Village Road, which Joseph said had been abandoned by the previous administrations, was given a much-needed lease on life. For years, the residents of Chopin had to trek narrow dirt paths to get to their homes, hundreds of feet away from the main road. Too often, when it rains, the problem is compounded and forever a recipe for disaster. After dialogue with the current representative, the true meaning of "from the people, for the people" was exemplified. Joseph arranged for an entirely new road to be constructed where there could be proper vehicular access to this community. Because of the peculiar topography of this constituency, particularly in the Mark area, the construction of several bridges has alleviated the plight of residents who had to acrobatically traverse narrow makeshift bridges to find their way home. His hands-on approach to community projects is evident in nearly all of the 48 communities which make up the Castries Southeast area. What use is a politician who can't feel his people's pain? Of what use is a politician who doesn't move heaven and earth to deliver on basic needs like food, clothing, and shelter, especially to those who have lost it all? Mr. From the People, for the People hands-on approach was evident when in true Khmer fashion and with funding from the Taiwanese, constructed more than 30 complete houses for residents who had lost it all. He also repaired several others which were on the brink of total collapse. As compared to construction of four-lane highways, high-rise car parks, or Olympic stadiums, Guy Joseph says, this to him is the hallmark of true representation to the people of Castries Southeast. Additionally, Joseph says the Badi Chaussee multipurpose court is a clear example of where there is a will, there is a way.
The people told me, the young people, I met with them, we had discussions. They said every parliamentarian would know, promised us that they will build something for us. But at the end of the day, they always tell us they cannot find something to build something. And so he scouted the community. The young people walked around with me. They showed me all places that, and we tried, and we could not get something.
Because of the topography of the area, the only suitable location was on a slope, a seemingly impossible task. But to whom many votes were given, many projects are expected.